Mazuma TV back in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We in the building as always, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. You know what I mean? I'm on my way to the crib to go enjoy some quality time with my son, feeling extremely blessed. You know what I mean? I think this is my third video. This is my third video today, man. I'm definitely on a roll to staying active for the nation and the mob. Shout out to y'all for you know what I mean, checking in with your boy. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to get into right now is this whole Ryan Garcia dilemma that's going on with him and Devin Haney at this particular time. You see what I mean? Ryan Garcia has came out with a series of tweets and pretty much stated that this fight between him, well, before I get into that, and for those that don't know, the fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, as of right now, you know what I mean, is going to be taking place at the Barclays in Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I first heard that, I was like, oh, that's dope. You know what I mean? They taking it over to the East Coast. And I was initially thinking like, damn, I don't really recall that many fights Ryan Garcia has had on the East Coast, because for the most part, Golden Boy, they like to post up in the West Coast. You know what I mean? That's what they like to do. And when I had looked through Ryan Garcia's box rec, his first few fights were in Mexico. Then for the most part, it's pretty much been Texas, Las Vegas, and California. He's only had one fight in New York, and I think it was at Madison Square Garden a few years back. You see what I mean? So he doesn't have much experience in fighting on the East Coast. So I'm thinking, damn, Ryan Garcia, he must be like really trying to branch out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just want to diversify his fans or whatever. But nope. According to Ryan Garcia, he says that this is a Las Vegas fight. You feel what I mean? And he said that he's going to do everything in his power to make sure that this fight takes place in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He said it has nothing to do with New York, but he thinks that it'll be better for his career if he were to take this fight on the West Coast over in Las Vegas. Now, I'm pretty confused by that post. In all honesty, I understand that a lot of the biggest fights to be made in boxing history have taken place in Las Vegas and things of that nature. But at the same time, guys, other great fighters have traveled all around. You see what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez, he travels all around. You feel me? He just had the fight against John Ryder, I believe, in Mexico. He'll go to different places. Gervonta Davis, you know what I'm saying? He fights in Atlanta, Baltimore, New York. He's all over the place. Las Vegas, you know what I mean? So why is it that it needs to be in Las Vegas in order to be good for your career? You could build a fan base over on the East Coast. You see what I mean? Let's say you put on a brilliant performance against Devin Haney at the Barclays. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that New York crowd all excited and everything like that, and they're going to want to see you fight again. So maybe you could develop a fan base on the East Coast as well. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? This is a perfect opportunity to really diversify your fans, because as of right now, it seems like a lot of your fans are over at the West Coast. You see what I mean? Not a lot of people really respect Ryan Garcia over here, in all honesty. You know what I mean? Like, when you bring up Ryan Garcia name in Philly, they're like, man, he ain't nobody. You see what I'm saying? But maybe if you were in their face and they were actually able to experience your fight game, experience your fights next to their hometown or around where they live, then they might have a different opinion about you after the fact. But no, that's not how Ryan Garcia sees it, man. And Devin Haney has responded to these series of tweets talking about, yo, this hoe-ass nigga looking for a way out of the fight. He said that boy looking for a way out of the fight, man. You know what I mean? Just trying to nitpick shit so he won't take this fade with Devin Haney. You see what I mean? And I understand why Devin Haney got that perspective, because Ryan Garcia tried to walk away from this fight initially. You know what I'm saying? He tried to turn his back on Devin Haney to go pursue the Rolly Romero fight. Then Al Heyman got and Rolly Romero ear and was like, nah, you gonna do this instead? Let's just do this. And Rolly Romero was like, all right, Al, that's what we gonna do then. And then pretty much said, fuck Golden Boy, fuck Oscar De La Hoya, fuck Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? And had Ryan Garcia stuck without a fight. So he spun the block and was like, yo, Dev, yo, you know we still cool, right? Yeah. He tried to spin the block and try to make things cool, because Devin Haney could have said, man, fuck you. You turn your back on me. You know what I mean? The tables turned. Now it's fuck you. But Devin Haney, you know what I mean? He didn't take it personal. You know what I mean? So shout out to him. He could have easily held a grudge against Ryan and then give him an opportunity for the belt. But he still took the fight anyway. So with Ryan Garcia bitching about the location now, I see why Devin Haney's like, yo, bro, you just fishing for a reason to pull out of the fight. You feel what I mean? And if that's the case, bro, Ryan Garcia is one of the scariest motherfuckers to ever grace the sport of boxing, man. Just like his old stablemate Canelo Alvarez, you know what I mean? Just not willing to take any chances, you know what I mean? They don't want to get exposed. They don't want to deal with certain styles. They want to deal with low risk type of fighters. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia, if he finds a way to pull out of this fight, man, it's going to be absolutely disgusting, man. I'm really hoping. I'm trying to stay optimistic and just be like, yeah, man, Ryan Garcia want the smoke, man. Ryan Garcia want the smoke. But when you bitching about little things like the location, you see what I'm saying? It's like, bro, cut it the fuck out, man. Like, you don't run shit around here. Yo, Ryan got to really understand, bro. Like, we understand you the fighter. You know what I mean? You could demand certain things. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you have a fucking promoter that's in charge of all of this shit. This is a Golden Boy event. This is not a Ryan Garcia event. Stay the fuck out of the mix, bro. You get in your bag. You know what I mean? You agreed to everything. Stop making it seem like you got say in every single situation that goes on, man. If you want that, man, then you shouldn't have re-signed with Golden Boy. You feel what I mean, bro? You're not the boss, man. You don't conduct the business, man. You're not sitting at the table with these niggas, man. You don't know what the fuck going on, man. Let these dudes do their business. Let Devin Haney is his old promoter. Let Devin Haney sit down with Oscar. Let Bill Haney sit down with Oscar and come up with the idea, man. If they fighting at Brooklyn, and if they say, yo, the choice stands, man, we staying in Brooklyn, you better not use that as a reason to pull out of the fight. You know what I mean? Or walk away from the negotiations. You feel me? Because if you do that, man, your stock gonna drop at an all-time low, and it's gonna make you look extremely bad, man. And this is another thing. If you the star that you claim to be, right? Mayweather piping you up like you the next big star. There's 3 big names, and one of them's Ryan Garcia. If you this big fucking star, then you should be able to generate revenue and sell out tickets wherever the fuck you go. So why the fuck is it so imperative that you fight in Las Vegas at the West Coast? If you this big fucking star, bro, you can sell out anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? You not Floyd Mayweather, bro. Stop trying to make Las Vegas your home, man. Floyd actually lived in Vegas. And he was over there for certain reasons we not going to really get into. But regardless, man, yo, Las Vegas is not your home. You know what I mean? How the fuck is Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia a Las Vegas fight? You feel me? And then he goes on to respond to Devin Haney like, how could you talk to me like this when this is the biggest payday of your career? Just trying to flex on him as if he's some type of A-side. Bro, if you were the fucking A-side, then they would have never announced Barclays being their fucking location. They would have discussed it with you. You know what I'm saying? They were like, yo, Ryan, is it cool if we take the fight over to the Barclays? You know what I'm saying? They didn't ask you that because you're not a fucking boss. They don't care to ask you where the location is at, nigga. You're not in charge of the business. You're not a fucking promoter. These guys have the right to come up with the location that it needs to be at because they're the ones who's conducting the business at the end of the day. You're the fighter. You need to stop acting like you're a fucking businessman. That's why De La Hoya and Bernard be treating you like shit because you don't know how to stay in your lane, nigga. You don't know how to stay in your lane. You feel me? But that's my whole spiel on the situation, man. That's my opinion on there. It looks like Ryan Garcia is just trying to pussy his way out of this fight like he typically does. The pull-out king, that's Ryan Garcia. And it seems like he's not satisfied with the location because this is a Las Vegas fight. This is not a New York fight, man. This is a Las Vegas fight, man. This is better for my career, but it's better for my career if it's in Vegas. Man, shut your stupid ass up, bro. Take the fucking fight, accept the fight, do the shit at the Barclays Center, and go in there and try to defeat Devin Haney, which I genuinely believe you won't. You see what I'm saying? But go in there, step your ass in the ring with Devin Haney, and stop bitching and crying about shit that you don't have no control over because you're not a fucking boss, man. This is Mazuma TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm out of here, man. Peace.